Hello again. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. Bikes back together. Fancy tire. Smaller. I haven't quite trimmed out the speeds yet, but we're getting there. We're just going for another test ride. Maybe we'll go up the dreaded Colby trail, because we can't actually go up to the mountains right now. It's still fire sale. Must have to take so long to boot now. I had big fun time. Big fun time. I had a lot of fun with that app originally, but now it's like plagued with ads. All right, 83.9%, so 84% battery life. Everything's fresh and brand new. I wish there was an easy way to reset everything from here. Average speed, max speed, real-time speed. I guess real-time is what we want, but it's not quite there yet. And we're back. My gloves. Oh, give me my gloves. I don't know about you, but goggles are pretty important. Gloves are really important. Boots. If I was going to go down the list of things that you should bring with you on every adventure, first thing I'd always recommend is a full face helmet. I like my teeth. Teeth are one of those few things that you pay for beyond your normal coverage, so keep them safe. All right, suspension squishy. You all good there? Temperature is about 70 degrees outside, so it's a fine day for a e-bike ride. There's one. Excuse me. All right. Here we are on the beautiful Colby Trail. It's steep. It's a little rutty. We got ruts. Now this trail has got two curses with me. I've been up here once, and I cooked the controller. I've been up here again, and I cooked the controller. So why do I keep doing it? Well, you know, keep doing something slightly different each time. Maybe you won't cook the controller. Maybe this time will be just, you know, just try. And that's what I want. So it's climbing. It's not too bad. There's a little bit of, oh, my ears are popping. Oh, I got a yawn. So ideally, we've got a better controller. We've got a better motor. Next step is a better battery. Oh, it's already warmer. I got out of the shade. Oh, back in the shade. I love these little rolling bumps. I'm pretty sure it's just a, what you call it? Those little bumps are just where they buried a pipe, so that they got better flow. But temperature, we're up a little bit. It's still trying. It's still got power. We're almost to the top. I got my suspension really soft right now too, and I'm just sitting down because I'm feeling lazy. I gotta be honest. Oh, it's a little windy. It's throwing a little gust going over. It's got that storm blowing in feel right now. I kind of like. Sound the suspension makes. You get a little bit of extra gas. All right, so here we are. Very quiet. Let's go up. Passive cloud, nothing too serious. Now there's a major fire back here, and it's called the bridge fire, and it's already 54,000 acres. But the acres that's burning are northeast. We are southwest of that. But of course, it's still a fire zone, so you gotta be careful. Couch just to sit back and watch. It's kind of nice. Private racetrack, closed course. quite quiet up here. All right, so it's telling us the speeds, but I don't think those speeds are really accurate. So we're just going to compare. We're going to fire up the app while we're driving and just look at it. Just look at it, see what it says. All right. Man, I hate ads. Okay. So for comparisons, let's just move a little bit. All right, I am clocking 20 miles per hour to the 38 that's over here. Alright, so the bike thinks I'm doing 40 when I'm in actuality doing 25. So we need to get that number closer. It's never going to be perfect because you're just basically counting magnets and it's giving it an estimate. But maybe we can get closer. Let's take a look. Settings. Oh shit. Oh, wow. What happened there? I'm not on even ground. The moment your leg tries to leave, it's like I wasn't ready to leave your leg. Okay. Finding a spot that doesn't actually send you down the hill is also nice. Okay. Step one, go into system. Let's just try changing the wheel. Okay. Let's say it's a 10-inch wheel. All right. And now we're going to compare again. I know my wheel's bigger than 10 inches. Okay. But I also know that it's calculating off bicycle sizes, not motorcycle sizes. But now we're looking at 19 here. 21 here is giving us 19 there. Okay, so 10 inch is actually pretty accurate. We're within 2 miles. Let's see. The other thing too is the variable is going to be greater at the higher speeds. But 17, 16, 18, 17, 19, 17. Okay, it's real close at 10 inches. I got a 10 inch down here. That's it. So if you guys are wondering, it's only 10 inch, even though it's a 18 inch physically. Let's try it again, okay? And this is one of the joys that you can have is getting a bike, is you can play with settings. All right, we're gonna try 12 inch. 12 inch, okay? And now we're gonna compare speeds one more time. right, 21, 21, 19, 20, 21, 21. Okay. So yeah, that's about the right setting for this hub motor. Same magnet count and everything. I'm gonna stop using my phone, and I'm gonna put it back in my pocket so I got my hands back where I can see them as soon as I find another stop. So now that we're calibrated, we don't have to worry about our speeds being off too much. We're a lot closer. Why is that important? Well, if you're trying to figure out your range, you want your speedometer recording the right amount of distance. Because if you don't got the right distance, you don't got the right range. And everything accounts for that. All right. My pocket doesn't feel as deep anymore. Oh, maybe because I spend a lot of money on e-bikes. All right, let's go peek over here. Pika. Okay, so this is Azusa Canyon on this side, and down in that area of the valley climbs ever so slightly, but not as quick. No visible fire from this side of things, which is great because it's burning in the back. You can hear a Chinook back there. Basically what they're doing is they're going up there he is. Basically what they're doing is they're scooping water and they're taking back up. Scooping water from the dam and then carrying it back up the mountain. And that's a big Colson Chinook down there. And it's a two-parter. They don't want drones up here. They don't want people that they have to worry about. Nice turkey vulture. And they don't want to have any issues if there's keeping people's stuff safe, which I'm fine with. No criminalistic activities here. Just nebbing. Criminalistic. Now, there's a big problem with looters. Alright, I didn't check my miles before I left, but I do know my voltage says I got 79%, which is just barely eating the voltage right now. Now you might be saying to yourself, go faster, you got an open road. And yeah, to an extent you do, but you also have to say, well, the road's not open, how's your wife going to pick you up? If you splat, who's going to actually drive by and see a motorcycle on the street? No one. Who knows when? In fact, the front end feels a little wobbly on this thing anyways. I think there's an out up here, like a nice lookout point, and I'm gonna just take a quick peek. And then I'll probably start heading back down because I don't want to be up here too long. It's actually so cozy, and the temperature is a little warm on the bike. The biggest problem with this bike right now is I don't got my fan on it. And it's just going to warm up. It's not going to cool down, so. You cozy? All right. Good. All right. He's so loud. In fact, you can see the spray down there where he's filling up, because he's real close to the water, and the water, he's actually spraying it like a waterfall. I guess I should take a picture of the bike. It's me. All right, see, he's turning towards us. He's made his U-turn, and now he's taking his big gulp of water back up. This is a massive chinook. Quiet though. I know classic military chinooks, when they're carrying gear, can be loud, even if they look like a pixel in the sky. They can be making a lot of noise, but these guys are actually quite quiet. Figure we're not too far away. He's about the size of my pinky. Beautiful day though, let me tell you. Not close enough to see any smoke or fire, but I'm pretty sure it's burnt all the way on the other side. All right. It's just so empty up here. It's funny when you come up a path and it's easier to climb up that thing and back down it. Kabam. Okay. 126. See, I don't know how to make this guy cooler, because he's just in there. He's in his little microwave there, and he's going to be generating warmth just by being on. So I guess you could turn it off. Maybe you could roll like really slow. I still gotta get rid of these little strappy straps on the GoPro mount, because they slap when the wind blows. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I can. And if it annoys me, it probably annoys you. We're just going to go up a little bit higher, take one more quick look, and then we're going to start heading back the other way. We don't want to get under 75%. We're at 79 right now. And I know that doesn't sound like much, but having juice is important. And this is basically the third test ride. So 120, 122 Fahrenheit. for the controller right now. 50. That's our first fire cruise we've seen. Alright, this is the last north-facing point. Hopefully those guys don't give me a hard time or send someone to come find me. Let's looky-loo one more time. Alright. That's a cliff. There ain't nothing on this side. No phos check that I can visibly see. And that's pretty damn far. This mountain range here, that's going to be basically what it went over to get to Pinion Hills and Palmdale, because that's the last solid mountains over there. But nothing back here really. Zip, zip, zip. Let's take one more look towards. It's funny, there's actually. Oh, this is burnt. This is a burnt baby. Burnt a fucking baby. Probably some voodoo stuff. I actually put my hand over my visor to be more visory, extra visory. It's a supervisor. It's quite peaceful, but I don't see nothing. Nothing I'm worried about. Still biting flies up here too, which sucks. Can't get rid of those guys. All right. We're up to 126 on the temperatures. Tires are good. Let's go. You could hear them coming up the valley. Man, so many biting flies. I'm glad I got all my gear on, honestly. Slight smoke smell. But honestly, it could be from that fucking fire right there. Where is he? He's got to be taking the valley. I don't think he's going to come up wide to go right back down. Oh, there he is. I'm actually higher than him, but he's mid. Just a big flying bus. A bus that sucks water. Maybe we can see him from this aspect. He's starting to go down lower now. Beautiful, majestic California wild bird. Now sometimes they'll have these, taking them up to a park, and they'll just be loading them with water right there, basically pumping water into a bucket and filling it up. But this guy, I think this guy can just scoop. It's got to be really difficult to train someone to just fly into water. Like, yeah, this is your huge helicopter, just landed there into the water and then take off again. There, you can see the spray from him being so close to the water now. I bet it's really refreshing down there, like a swamp cooler. I hope you're seeing what I'm seeing, because I can't see what you're seeing. Anyways, let's get out of here. Not really going down in temperature, just sitting here. That's what I think these controllers are really missing, is if they're in an enclosed environment, they don't have any cooling, and they don't have any built-in cooling fan. They really should have a fan, even a little like 40 millimeter on the backs of them. But in lies the problem of e-bikes, right? You put a fan on them, then you got water that can come in. If you got water, then it's no longer a motorcycle. It's just a PC on wheels. Oh, there he goes. Down we go. So now we're going to do a little test. We're just going to roll and see if our temperatures drop at all. We are at 122 Fahrenheit. 22.0. We're just going to give little kisses here and there to get us rolling if we need it. It is a mountain after all. But we are rolling at 25 miles per hour ish. We are definitely losing temperature as we drop in elevation, and by not using any juice. We are at 77 volts. I'm not going to use any brake. I don't know what the break point is for recharging. Like, do I have to turn it off and does it recharge? Is it fighting resistance right now? Recharging? Wallet, phone. Look back and swerved wrong. No, I'm not pedaling. I'm not even giving it any throttle. I'm just rolling. This is just rolling resistance downhill. And I'm still doing 22. Which is kind of nice. It's gradual, but it's not like out of control. You need a break point. We're up to 25. Now we're not gaining any voltage back, but we are losing temperature, which is nice. So, you know, if you're just rolling, your controller is cooling. It's not like producing more energy. As long as you're not flowing electricity through it, it's not creating more heat. But it's not going to rapidly cool, because I don't have any way to get air into it. So truly, what you need is a passive, is a system that you can adjust on the fly. Let's see where this goes. Nice fire road. love it. It's definitely paved in some spots. So this was a paved road at one point. Maybe this is the original road. Or maybe it's someone's house or something. It doesn't exist anymore. Lots of feet down here. This feels like Rincon, but I don't think it's Rincon. It's fucking lovely though. If you're just looking for a flat road, it's sandy, actually, if it's anything. Alright, we're getting off too far off path, though. Alright. Yank it back around. I don't want to go too far downhill on a trail I have to go back up to get the heck out of here. Oh, but it's fun, though. Private quarter fire road, doing 30 miles an hour. That's a good back brake. Tires hooking up fine. Going down a fire road, and there's no fire. Got it up to 40. On a little road. There's that little Colby. I remember I'm right where I should be. Almost to the turn. Going to the fifth sign. Oh, I bottomed out on that one. Okay. That's the thrill. All right. We're gonna turn our headlight back on. Watch for traffic. Says we're 77 volts. I think we're gonna go all the way down Glendora Mountain Road just to see if it is closed. I'm sure it's closed. That'd be kind of fun. So here's a few words of advice. If you've ever driven on a mountain road, don't. Dangerous. Alright, first off, don't cross the middle. If you can avoid it, don't cross the middle. If you can't see the oncoming traffic, don't cross the middle. If you're going to cross while you're curving, you're going to slide because that paint is slippery as hell. So if you're already leaning and then you cross into it, you're probably going to fall down. So don't do that. Don't fall down. Learn the limits of your motorcycle and or car. And be prepared to get hurt. Because it's only a matter of time before you do. And remember, don't go fast the very first time you're on any road. Earn that speed by practice. Figuring out when that turn's going to be, how fast you can take turns, learning the course. The more and more repetition, the more you recognize where you're at, the less likely you're going to get injured. Repetition is practice. There are some spots on this turn here, and you can see, you can feel it, that someone was designing this to go pretty fast, because the street curves and it banks at the same time. And you ask yourself, what do you need a bank for? Well, to go faster, to not fling your car off the hill. It's going to suck you down into the corner, much like a train. You know, you don't notice it, but the train tracks might have a bank to them, and the wheels themselves have a bank to keep it on the track. That's why rally racers call out something's off camber, because you don't want to come around a bend and have that road leaning down the mountain. slide right off course. Near the couch now. Huh? There's the couch. Love it. So we know that's the couch, the seated couch view. That means 2 more turns we'll be at Colby, top of Colby. Or we can, oh, stuck. We're going to ignore that. We're just going to go all the way down. Now we're probably going to pass some police at the bottom here. It's almost October, so this tarantula season right now. So I'm keeping my eyes out for tarantulas, because they do like to cross the hot road in the middle of when it's cold, because it's a warm spot. There's Colby. That's where we need to go. You can feel. The other thing is this trail, this mountain, they've divoted to put the markers in the road so that they don't have to replace them as often. Well, those little divots catch your tires too. So in some sense it's a grip because they're grinded out, but in others it's going to throw your balance off when you come around a corner if you sink into them. Now, if you were looking for another way up here, you could probably go Punk Out Trail. That's pretty steep. I don't see that jogger this way down, so I'm assuming he went back down Colby. And then there's the Enduro Mountain Trail proper. We're just gonna roll by all nice and slow. Ooh, let's check out fire information. Let's see what we're like at right now. And again, we're not gonna mess with the highway patrol. They know what they're doing. Okay. This is good. This is a good update. All right. So, here's a mountain. Here's Glendora Mountain Road. Here's where it's burned all the way back. Pinion Hills, Palermo, Wrightwood. This is where all that Big Bear sad times is. And of course we are right here, roughly right now. That leaves. So yeah, you can get kind of close. I was looking down this way, so I was somewhere around here, but I didn't see anything burnt this way. So I guess I'm probably here is where I was, that last point, looking southwest and watching the helicopters. But yeah, that's where we're at. We'll just keep an eye out and hope it doesn't go any further this way. The biggest danger right now is San Dimas in this area. So we'll go from there. Capitali. Come on, grab your friends, we're going to very distant lands. So where are we at? We got 77%. We are out of the fire zone. We are out of the fire danger. We're out of the blocked by cops area, so we can be rescued here. Let's go peek up this way real quick. Same story. Pretty much closed. I mean, obviously people are just gonna zip over this. Past the gate, and then there's another gate ahead. Mystic Canyon trail here. I just want to go up this way until I see the gate, and then we'll start our adventure home. Which is really close. I know this road goes up a little bit, but there's usually another gate up here that's closed all the time. There it is. Beep, beep, beep. Everything to some degree is authorized vehicles only. So you ask yourself, what's the you can't go up there, you gotta check in. So then there's a trail right over here. Trail? Okay. Where'd the trail go? That's about it. That's about 12 feet down. And that doesn't really look bicycleable. That's my rule. Can you get a bicycle up there? Then maybe you can get an e-bike up there. Not fast enough. This one. Do you want to cross the river? I don't want to cross the river right now. Not today. So we're going to say nay to that. Not because I can't, because I don't want it. Which is a bigger motivator. Especially when you just got your bike back together. You say to yourself, well, what are the things that you're willing to do immediately? Like a brand new tire, do you give the burnouts? Well, you do if you got a tire sponsorship. I do not have a tire sponsorship. One of the things that I'm starting to understand now is where do you draw the line as far as the activities? Do you want to get hurt? Or do you want to just take it safe? What makes good content? Is it having a bike that you can ride? Or having a bike that's down for 3 months? Because even though a video that might be a little more fire road and a little less danger noodle might be content. I like this path over here, but let me tell you, one of the big problems is that there are rocks. Rocks that snag on everything. Just not enough road. Strangely shaped roads. isn't bad though. This is within reason. Oh, bottom out there. That's another problem too I didn't think about. Is going with an 18 in the rear, you lose about a couple inches of travel. Excuse me. Oh, cute dog. So while you do get the comfort of a mullet, you don't get the clearance of the 21 inch. So it's less mountain bike and a little bit more dirt bike, but you don't get the suspension of a dirt bike. So without the long travel, you tend to impact on things that you wouldn't normally impact on. So yeah, losing the kickstand would probably be a good idea for the long term, moving it to your swing arm. We just keep going. that was something. There's just drops. Oof. And flat edged rocks just right there. Just want to eat you. And it's funny because this is a really packed down trail. So you know a lot of people come through here, but not a lot of bikes. Not more than once. I'm always surprised by the rocks that never move, you know? 100 people, thousands come through here and kick that rock, see if it will come loose. Hit it with their tires. And yet it stays. That one down. That drops. And rough. Now we're at 75. Oh, I took a nap. Oh, should have brought water. That's what I forgot. That's the magic of you know, a park. It's a road closed, right? So and it's evacuation notices, but there's still 15 cars here. We're all just still having fun. Like, where did those people go? All right. Just as bad as I remembered. Oh, If you get a chance while you're running your ride, check your tire pressure, see if anything's loose.
Give a little flex just to see what will flex on you. If anything clicks, front feels a little wobbly. Nothing I'm going to address right now. Chain's tight. Shock is tight. I might even go a little, go up one click on the compression, because I want it kind of to stick a little stiffer. I wonder if someone's trying to hit that, because where do you land that? It's definitely a ramp, or technically a rock in the right place, but there's no landing for it. And it just throws you in the street. I guess you could hit this. If you're Sam Pilgrim, you could hit this and just fly over. It's not really a tabletop, so you don't really have a spot to land. You just have to send it and hope that you make it 15 feet. No, I'm sorry. That's got to be 10 feet. But there's nothing else there. You can kind of whip on this, but now it's got. I used to like it because it was just a tabletop before, but now they put a landing, which means you just eat shit if you didn't want to go that far. It hasn't worked in a while. Right up the mountain. Kind of carving this way. You can see some people got high on this, right over the tumbleweeds. Cut in early. Some air on the front. I don't think the rear is following it though. That's fun. That's how I lose my pad. Not my baby pad. When your child pad falls off, you keep your baby. That's just basically your baby saying, don't do jumps, Dad. You got a family. Don't do jumps. You're by yourself in the middle of nowhere. Woo. Don't forget about us. Go home. Quit making left-hand turns, Dad. This is where you got hurt last time. It's funny, my backpack is flying higher. My body says no, I'm not getting up. I'm not going in the air. My bike is going in the air, and my backpack is, but not my body. It's a tank. All right. I don't even see the community shovel over here anymore. I wonder if they moved on, found another set of jumps somewhere else, less ruined by people. Oh. So we're gonna get out of here. Turn. Any possible launch or anything? Like, do you pass them on the right, get eaten, or do you just put on your brakes? Hope for the best. Feature of having a full face helmet and goggles is you don't have to worry about branches hitting you in the face as much. Doesn't mean you shouldn't get hit in the face. You should try and avoid it if you can, but you don't have to worry about it.